Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, everyone? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Has your weekend been? Yes, Nix, hi. Yeah, I'm saying hello to everyone. You want to say hello to people too? She just came to tell me off for being too loud. She was sitting in here very demurely, and then I started stream. She walked up to me, put her paw on my arm, looked at me, and then left. I think I just got told off. Hello everyone, welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Congrats on getting the first today. Zebby, how you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for your bunny check-in as well. Howdy, howdy, how you going? Hello, Lenny, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for your bunny check-in, picking up the little guys. Nax, welcome in. Hope you're well. Howdy, howdy. And thank you for the bunny check-in. Jim, thank you for the bunny collection. Collecting all these fluffy little dudes. These fluffy little guys. Hi, Neri. Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Howdy, howdy. G'day, Jackie. Hope you've been well. Thank you for the bunny check-in and the tier 1 resub. Thank you for supporting the stream for 32 months. Huge. Thank you very much, Jackie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your bunny emotes, your ad-free viewing, and your extra channel points. Jackie, another one with huge amounts of channel points chilling there. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you supporting the stream. Thank you, thank you. Keeping the lights on, keeping Nix fed with treats. We all appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for the stream streaks from Nax and Lenny. So a 25 stream streak from Nax. Howdy. Bunny Pluz indeed. Thank you, thank you. And a 7 stream streak from Lenny. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And howdy, Noct. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for your bunny check-in. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Spotted in the wild. Spotted in the wild. Hello, hello. Oh my god, thank you. I get a cat. Thank you. Thank you, Noct. Noct just came and delivered me a cat. You know what that is? That is so funny that you did that, Noct, because my stream title is Caunty Quests, because we were talking in Jim's stream today. Jim brought up how, you know, on Peak, when we played Peak on Tuesday, he called Saf the cat uncle and then shortened it to Kunkle, which was very uncomfortable for everyone, honestly. Very careful pronunciation. I was pronouncing that very carefully. And then today Jim brought up that I would be the cat auntie, because I said that Saf has been proliferating this auntie agenda about me. The Atheria auntie agenda. And so Jim's go, well, would that make you the cat auntie? And then he was going to say it. And he went, you know what, I think I won't. And that was really funny to me. And then for the rest of the stream, Atri just kept saying it. It was very funny. So then I was like, you know what, I am the cat auntie. So I have my cat, Nix, who started the stream with us. And then now I also have the Nix version in the video game. You know, it's a little early, but we're going to go over to the video game so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Look at this little guy. Look. It's like fat Nix. Actually braver than I. Indeed. Indeed. Look, it's like fat Nix. It's so cute. Thank you very much, Noct. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. The short hair. Look, she's so cute. So cute kitty. Yeah. Hi, Lakshmil. How you doing? Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Hi, otherworldly patron. G'day, g'day. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Sneaky little 511,000 points. My god. My god. It's too powerful. He's too powerful. But welcome in. Today, as you can see, it is more Final Fantasy. Chonky baby. It is a chonky baby. Sorry, it felt weird being in first person there. That's what Nix thinks she could be like, or wants to be like. Just like a fat little furry baby. Although this one has longer fur than her. Nix is like very soft and fluffy, but it's not like long fur. It's still quite short. But hell yeah. Fortunately, for once, we're not starting the stream. Is it maybe for like the first time in the last 2-3 months, we're not starting the stream in Ruby Sea. We have escaped Ruby Sea. Today we are starting with a side quest in Yansha. So last stream, I was about to say last week, but it was only yesterday. Last stream, we finished the main scenario in Yansha. And we did a bunch of side quests. So now we just have this one blue quest left. We did do some blue quests yesterday about a wolf lad trying to find the right work for him. And we got there eventually. So now we just have one more blue quest, but I expect it's going to be a quest line because it's blue and I don't know what it unlocks. So we'll see how we go. You've not escaped Ruby Sea. There's just a ton of stuff not unlocked there yet. Oh, I see. I see. Oh no. So we've done a lot of the Ruby Sea quests. You are right, we have not finished all the Ruby Sea quests. We have done 96% of the quests in Ruby Sea. Although I think there's going to be the weekly turn-in, the weekly crafter turn-in there, which we'll have to do for a bit. Nyx is losing her mind. And then we'll also have to do Heaven on High at some point too. Just trying to ignore my cat who's going crazy. Going crazy. She was so quiet and demure before stream. I even was like gonna play with her and she was just sleeping, so I was like, okay, I'll leave you alone then. Fine. Oh, it's a Lenotian short hair. Fun. So yeah, that's basically for today. We do these side quests and then we keep going with more main scenario. Very exciting. The difference between before now and now is that I'm here. She can detect my aura. She's got that mischievous aura now. Is that it? The aura of mischief? Honestly, same though. I love a good amount of mischief. Oh, and we also unlocked flying. So at least with Ruby Sea, it took us a little while to unlock flying in the zone. But at least in Yansha, we got flying pretty early on. So now it'll make the rest of these side quests much easier. Oh yeah, that's the update. That's the update. We'll be doing more... In terms of what's coming up this week, we'll be doing more Split Fiction tomorrow over on Jim's channel. And then we'll have our Tuesday collab day. Nyx, what are you doing up here? I need to protect my audio stuff. Put the case thing on. Tuesday, our collab day. I don't think we've decided what we're doing yet. I think it'll depend on how many people are going to be there, who's going to be there. Because I know Zebby's been really busy lately, so I don't really want to play Arvi there yet without Zebby, because Zebby's been the driver for us. So yeah, and then Friday we will be continuing on with Sea of Stars again. Hopefully, look, we'll see how much we get through on Friday with Sea of Stars. I want to get through like a good chunk of what we have left. Because I'm really enjoying the game, but I feel really guilty because I feel like we need to move on to the next game redeem. And then I also have a special event on the Friday after this week. So I feel like we're behind, although we just always are behind. It is what it is. Alright. Alright. Ochimi. Perchance to Hanami. Ochimi needs someone to help deliver a present. Just play it forever. Forever and ever. I am really enjoying it. It was a really, really good redeem. The next one coming up is Detroit Become Human. It's one of Lenny's redeems. So that's the one that's going to be next. Probably in a couple of weeks. So we probably won't finish Sea of Stars this week because there's DLC as well that I was going to do. So ideally we get stuck into the DLC this week, and then we finish off the DLC by the end of, so not the week after that, the week after, and then we'll start Detroit Become Human before the end of the month. Hi Hunter, how you doing? Welcome in. Howdy howdy. Hello gamers. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. How you doing? Tell me, have you met the Namazu that live in Yuzuka Manor? The manor can be found to the southwest of Namai. It was originally home to a wealthy family. However, they were murdered when the Empire attacked. These days, a group of Namazu live there. They visit Namai every now and then, coming to trade fish with us. They had shown an interest in some of the trees around here, so I thought to give them a seedling in return. Although, the road to the manor is long and fraught with danger. Would you mind if I asked you to deliver it in my place? If you are willing to help, please collect the seedling and vial of wood vinegar from in front of Fukudo's house. The wood vinegar will help them repel insects. Please deliver everything to a Namazu named Gyotai. Oh no, it's the Namazu. Made 40 patties today? My goodness, that's a lot of patties, Hunter. That's a lot of patties. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Okay, it's basically the same. This is probably the Namazu Beast Tribe unlock. Yeah, maybe. That's probably why it's the blue quest. Oh, hi Yuna, hello. How you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome Yuna, welcome Spencer. Hi Iggy. How you doing? How was your Final Fantasy 14 today? Howdy, howdy, raiders. I am Atheria. I am doing every quest in Final Fantasy 14. We are in Stormblood at the moment. We're just doing some side quests around Yansha before we continue on with the main story. So welcome in, welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. Hi, Cosmo. Hello, hello. Hi, Takasaurus. How you doing? Yuna raid. We love to gamble. Gamble? Gamble? Did someone say gamble? Hi, Noct. Welcome in from the raid as well. Howdy, Rambling Madman. G'day, g'day. Hope the questing has been well. We're just about to get started. We're just getting started on our very first one for the day. We have to go give a present to a Namazu. So we're going to be seeing some Namazu very soon. The little fish dudes. Thank you so much for the raid, Yuna. If you guys are not familiar with what Yuna's been up to lately, yo adventurers! Yuna Marie just raided in from Eorzea, and let me tell you, this VTuber is a total gem. They're all about that casual gaming life, whether it's chilling in Final Fantasy XIV, farming up a storm, or solving puzzles. No cap, their stream is a whole vibe. Catch them yapping away and having a blast. It's always a good time. Howdy, howdy. I love those little fish guys. Little fish guys. I've already picked out, I'm going to use a voice changer for the Namazu. Oh, you been gambling today? How you been? You know, if you need to head off so that you can get some food, rest, whatever you gotta do, please do that. Please take care. I appreciate you sending your community over here as always. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. An ara for you, Iggy. Yeah, I can do that. Ba-da-da. Hell yeah. Thank you, Iggy. Thank you. Alright, and thank you for the bunny check-ins as well from Iggy, Spencer, and Rambling Madman. Thanks for collecting your fluffy little guys. Faults. Oh, Namazu are great, especially with a side of potatoes. My goodness. Oh. Look, they're very silly. The one that we met in Kugane was kind of a little shit, honestly. He was kind of a little shit. He did set us up to be sold, information sold to the Garleans. So hopefully these ones are nicer. Look, they seem nicer, so it'll probably be good friends. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to take, hopefully my cat doesn't move. I'm gonna try and take a photo of what my cat is doing right now. Okay, I'm gonna post it in the Discord. She has been very silly. She's leaning on my audio stuff, which is probably going to make doing the voices a little bit hard. Or she's having a nap. Okay, I put it in the Discord for anyone who wanted to see it. Oh. Bro just wanted money. I can respect that. I suppose he's like, you know, he's like chaotic neutral, I guess. He's not on anyone's side. He's on his own side. He just wants cash. Nyx, I'm gonna want to be using that very soon, baby. God, Nyx is too cute. She is adorable. I guess I'm not gonna do a voice changer for the Namazu, guys. My cat's not gonna let me. Oh. Not yet, anyways. True. True. If Nyx leaves and moves on. Oh, the music started and she made a cranky face. Because her head is right next to the speaker. So she made a cranky face. When the music is too loud. Oh. Sephiroth drives off Nyx. Yeah. Understood. That's our weapon. Our weapon for when Nyx is a... Oh, thank you for the carrots. I appreciate that. When Nyx is being a little mischief maker. I turned the speaker down. I don't... If she's behaving, I don't want to disturb her. If she's being good, I'll allow it. That design looks very different to anything over the Domans. Like, that looks almost elegant. That? Tower thing? Or maybe it was Garleans that built it? Pretty sure that's Garlean? Gotcha. Copy. It's kind of built on top of what I would expect to be like Doman up infrastructure. Alright, we did see these Namazu earlier. Look how silly they are. They're so silly. Silly little guys.
Welcome to Kurobana. Yes. Gyorin the Namazu at your service. If there is anything you care to know, you need only ask, inquire, query.
He's like the kobold. Can you tell me about yourself?
Well, just as I said, I am Gyorin the Namazu. I welcome you and others like you to Kurobana and act as your guide while you are here. There is always a lot to explain, especially on a person's first visit. I guess you could say I am the face of this place to the outside world. And of that I am very proud, very honored, very pleased.
I hate kobolds. Fuck those guys.
This place is known as Kurobana. It is the estate of the magistrate who once governed over the surrounding village. Yuzuka was the name of his line. The Yuzuka clan was unmatched in their skills with firearms. When the Garleans attacked, it was Yuzuka who led a troop of warriors against them, armed with the firearms of their forges. They fought valiantly, yes. In the end, Garlemald prevailed, and the Yuzuka clan fell under their rule. They saw many difficult days, very hard, very trying, but they never relented. In time, they rose up again with their lord and fought back again. Sadly, they lost again, and this time their clan was disbanded.
Okay, that is hurting my voice. Nyx has moved, so I can use the voice changer now. Sorry, Nick. I'll finish this one with the...
Now there are none of the Yuzuka left, and we Namazu keep the matter. That is how we spend our days, and that is all there is to tell of that. Yes, yes?
Alright.
You are accomplished and travelled woman of the world. Yes, yes. I wish very much to be like you one day.
The Namazu trigger me. Little dudes. The voice changer. It's so much better with the voice changer, right?
I'll have you know that in all of Yuzuka Manor, none is more knowledgeable about the value of things than I. Nobody. No one. If you wish to gauge the worth of something, you need only come and show it to me. Yes, yes.
Merchant and Mender, got any stuff? Any interesting items? Nothing out of the usual. Look how empty their head is. That is the emptiest head I've ever seen. Sound like a munchkin. It feels appropriate. They're so small.
Yes, yes. You have business with us?
Sure do. Seedling. A strong little seedling. Wood vinegar. Used to ward off insects. To the lollipop.
Oh my! Most sincere thanks to the people of Namai. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the Manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books talked of something called Hanami. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. To think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant well, so that we too can someday enjoy Hanami. Yes, yes. We were just discussing what might make a good gift for the people of Namai. I believe a vase would do quite nicely. Yes, yes.
Okay, now we have quests for the Namazu. Criminal Phrenology. Gyoi of Yuzuka Manor is looking for an adventurer with the constitution to see his deed done. Believe it is pronounced Vas. Vase. Vas. Vase. I use it interchangeably, and I don't care.
You're the strongest looking adventurer I've seen all day. Very sturdy, very solid. I've a deed I'd like to ask of you. Allow me to explain. Some days past, I was walking near the large gate just behind our manor here. Well, you can imagine my surprise when I came under attack by a massive koja, big and round as a gobu's belly. I escaped without injury, but the cursed thing made off with my coin purse. Those contestable koja are always making life hard for us Namazu. Could you go and have words with them? I know of no other way to retrieve my coin purse, and if they won't return it, you have my leave to be as rough as you like.
We'll go rough them up. I went to get a burger. What did I walk back into? We've, Nick's moved so I could access the voice changer. This one. This is Criminal Phrenology. Vase. Vos. Vasai. Vasai? Is it data or data? I say data. Vase. The way I pronounce vase just depends on like how I'm feeling at the time. Vase. Alright, why am I a summoner? When did I change to a summoner? Must have hit a button by accident. Oh. There we go. The Magatsu Koja casts his gaze towards the One River. Perhaps what you seek lies in that direction. But I didn't intend to be a summoner, Tempest. I did not intend to do that. I intended to be a samurai, but the button for samurai is in the same area as the button for summoner. And that is how that happened. That is how that occurred. Muddy purse. The barrier even extends under the water. That's the Magitech barrier. I suppose they have to, otherwise people could just literally swim underneath it. Did I say you intended it? No. That's true. You didn't. You did not. Alright. Hand this muddy coin purse back to this little guy. Yeah. My hand's kind of sore. I'm trying to get my fingers to be friendly again.
Did you punish those Koja for what they did? Chastise them? Beat them?
Oh yeah, I beat them for sure. Muddy purse. A soiled coin purse found in the river depths.
Well, thank you for that. And you got my coin purse back. I had nearly given up hope. I pray your words serve to calm them for a spell. We Namazu cannot suffer much more harassment at their heads. This guild did not come easy. It was born of my labor, of my sweat and tears. I worked hard, picking flowers, soaking them, and flavoring them. I sell and serve them to the people here, and to all who buy them, sing their praises. I am grateful for what you did this day.
You're welcome, little dude. Next. Old Namazu Master. By our powers combined. An old Namazu master at Yuzuka Manor seeks someone for an enlightening endeavor.
Is it you, I wonder? Yes, I believe it is. The adventurer they speak of. I am told you offered your aid to some of my fellow Namazu in their time of need. I wonder if you will see fit to offer it to me in mine. I am in the midst of training some disciples and could use a bit of help in the doing. I find I tend to go too easy on them. It would be nice to have someone less biased than myself. If you can care to help me, come and see me over there. I will have my disciples gathered and waiting.
We're gonna beat the shit out of some Namazu. What are we doing with the catfish then? Some steaks, a stew, soup maybe? They are kind of sentient, so we probably shouldn't.
My baubles! how they hang. Very limp, very lifeless. This is not their finest hour. Leave it to Master to dream up such a trial. To search for something so small in a wilderness so vast. I would never succeed alone. We must combine our strength to complete this trial. 4 must act as one. Still, I cannot help but feel that something is missing. I am glad you have come. Let us begin, then. First, look upon my fine baubles. Within these whiskers lies unbound potential, limitless, infinite. One among them houses the gift of heightened Namazu detection. It is an ancient art among our kind, and these disciples are undergoing the rigorous training needed to become keepers of its proud tradition. Now they are 3, but for the next phase of their training, I desire a 4th. That is why I would like to borrow your strength. The 3 of them and the 1 of you must see this next trial through. With your combined efforts, it can be done. Let us 4 be as one, sister. We will wait for you by the Western Urin Bridge. Please come as soon as you are able.
Never eaten another sapient intelligent being before, though. We're not eating them.
To the east of here lies the Western Urin Bridge. That is where my disciples will undergo their next trial. Please go to them. Speak with the first disciple, and he will tell you all you need to be told. Yes, yes.
To the bridge.
There you are, sister. Let us begin. Come, I will tell you of this trial. Somewhere in this wilderness, Master has buried his Namazu bell. We must use our baubles and the ancient art of Namazu detection to find it. We will search with all our focus. You need only ask us in what direction it lies, and we will tell you. The 3 of us mean to cover as wide an area as possible. You will find us spread out across this swath of land. Come to us to learn what our baubles have found.
Follow the directional hints given by the Namazu disciples and / lookout for the location where the Namazu Master's bell is buried.
Namazu detection, come to my baubles. Guide me as you guided my forebears. My Namazu sense is tingling. Master's bell lies this way. I'm sure of it, but I feel as though it might be some distance yet.
Okay. So this direction. What about this one?
I still have so much to learn, but for now, let us combine our strength to see this thing done. My Namazu sense is tingling. I believe Master's bell lies in the other direction. It may be close or far. I cannot say for certain.
I feel like I could probably just look out in like the center here. Nope. let's talk to the last one then. I'm busy. Please leave me alone.
Within our baubles lies infinite possibility. Let the search begin. My Namazu sense is tingling. Master's bell lies this way, I'm sure of it. And it is close. So very close.
Okay. How close is close? How do I feel like I'm doing this wrong? Maybe I can try these bushes. Hey, listen. That's it. Change into a different class so that these guys don't attack me. I'm busy! I feel like we'd be closer to the dude. Where the fuck is this? Friggin'... Let me go back to this guy. So it's this way. What the hell? Maybe I need to be on the floor. Well, this was a direct line from where he was. What the hell? Do you reckon it was like close to this guy? Am I using the right? Something popped up in the chat, but it was unrelated. Got my hopes up for a second there. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, maybe in between these trees? Looks kind of like a landmark. Oh, you find the Namazu Master's bell buried in the ground at your feet. We did it! Hooray! Stupid. Freaking. I hope that is never a quest mechanic ever again.
Did you find Master's bell?
Sure did, bud. I'm sorry, Ath. Ugh. Are you sorry because it's a thing again? From here on out, every quest is exclusively that quest. Shit. Well, it was great doing this every quest thing, guys. Namazu Master's Bell. A Namazu neck bell hidden by the master who owns it.
You found it! Well done! We will head back at once and report to Master. But you too should go and see him. He will wish to hear of this from you as well.
That just means you only need to do that quest once, and then after that it is a repeatable, so you don't need to do it again. True. Unless they call them something different.
My disciples tell me that the four of you were able to find my bell. This trial is done then. You still have a long path before you, but your journey is underway. That is what truly matters. Someday, greatness such as mine may even be yours. The history of the art of the Namazu detection is a long and storied one. Our ancestors used their talents in service of the King of Doma and his prefects to find all manner of things. Water beneath the soil, veins of mineral wealth, buried treasure. With such a proud past, I am not content with the present. My disciples and I will restore the art of Namazu detection to its former glory. We will realize the full potential of these barbells as the big one did before us.
The big one? Big. I think this one's dead. Not just any vase. A hard-whiskered Namazu at Yuzuka Manor is looking for a strong-armed adventurer to help them.
Where do your allegiances lie? Are you a woman of the Empire? then I've got a job to offer you. Many days passed, a group of Garleans stormed our manor. They wore armor of pitch black and bore swords of sharp steel. Try as we did to stop them, they simply swept us out of their path. Beat us, hit us. I pretended not to speak or understand their words, and in the end they spared me. But not before they took from our manor a vase that is very precious to us. They placed it in a crate and carried it off as if it were their own. I mean to have it back from them, and for that I need your help. I've learned that they took our vase east of here, to their base in the lands of Castrum Fluminus. I will await you there, and when you come, I will tell you what I have planned.
Togmomes, yeah. Got it from the Togmomes. Saves me having to farm the extreme trials later. Honestly, I might even have all of the dragons before I even get to Shadowbringers at this rate. How many do I have? Mogmums. Mogmums. I 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of the dragons already. Only one of the puppies though, I think. Because I was like, oh, I can probably solo the puppies, so I won't bother with them.
I am glad you made it. I pray the journey was not difficult, for the difficult journey is still ahead of us. Most dangerous, most deadly. The Garlean base is vast, far larger than our own manor. There are many crates of material, and they all look alike. But I have a method for finding the one we seek. After they threw me to the floor that day, I lay quiet but observant, watching, looking. I saw the box they placed the vase in, and I marked it with a small symbol. But the Garleans keep hounds, and they prowl all over the base grounds. I will give them my scent and keep them diverted. While I do, you must search for the Imperial material crate.
What is this? Guard. What guarding entails? Certain duties require that you escort an NPC to a designated location while guarding them from enemy attacks. Should you stray too far from the NPC or they are attacked, they will stop moving. Hi Thunder Walrus, how you doing? Welcome in. Howdy howdy. The escort attempt will fail if the NPC is incapacitated, you stray too far from them, or you change areas. In the event of failure, you may return to the starting point and try again. Okay, so do I follow him? Or does he follow me? Got to change back to a different class, but that's not really bad. We're heisting, so it feels appropriate to be a ninja. The squeaky Namazu footsteps are so funny. They are. Little squeak, 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 squeak. That's why I feel like having the pitched up voice is really funny. You have lost sight of the hard-whiskered Namazu. Retrace your steps to find them, then escort them safely to the Imperial material. He's literally right there. I took 2 steps. Sorry.
No, this isn't it. This isn't it at all.
Gone on a wild Namazu chase. Come on. Hurry up, bro. Is this it? No? Okay. Maybe like behind here? There's one over here. Wait for him to walk over before I interact with it. No, not that. Okay. Down here? No? Oh, this is where we came in. Okay. We checked that one already. We checked that one. Maybe there's one more. Oh, I see something over here. Oi. Oh, this must be it. There's hostiles.
This is the one! Yes. It bears the seal of our magistrate's family. Can you see it? I drew it down at the bottom there. Very small, very tiny.
Okay, now what?
This crate contains our precious vase. The Gallians spoke of it as if it were just another antique. But to us Namazu, this vase is a treasured memento of our dear magistrate. And now that I get a good look at their crate, it looks the perfect fit. Not too big, not too small. It is our turn to take from them, as they took from us. It is far too heavy for me to carry, though. Would you see it back to Yuzuka Manor?
Watch me have to run with this. Okay, no, I don't have to. Great. I was having flashbacks to doing the Sylph quests and having to run things through the forest, through the Sylphlands. And be like, oh god, no, please. Anything but that. Anything but that. I did not like the ones where you run through the forest and you had a time limit. I did not like those. Okay, let's take this little dude's vase back to his people.
Did you bring the Imperial material crate back with you?
Imperial Material Crate. A finely made crate used for storage of Garlean material.
You did indeed! What a relief! Our magistrate loved this vase very much. Ever since he passed, we Namazu have watched over it with the same love that he did. I must see it back to safety inside the manor. Have you ever seen a more perfect vessel? And I have to say, this crate of Imperial making is quite nice as well. Quite lovely, quite beautiful. Well, our vase is back where it belongs. That is enough to set my mind at ease. Thank you for all you did, adventurer. I will not soon forget it.
No problem, little guy. Yoboku. Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. Ring my bell. Yoboku of Yuzuka Manor is looking for an able adventurer to aid in an errand.
Oh, yes! You will do nicely. Quite nicely. Please, you must help. My brother set out fishing and should have been back bells ago, but has yet to return. I went looking for him and found his bell far, far to the north and east on the opposite shore of the One River. No Namazu would ever be so careless as to drop their bell. It is the most important of all our possessions. I fear something must have happened to him. Something horrible. Something dreadful. We are always with our bells, and we bear a strong connection with them. Indeed, if you ring a Namazu's bell near its owner, it will sound a most beautiful note. Please, use my brother's bell to search for him. I looked downstream from where I found it, but there was no sign of him. I'd like you to search upstream, where that enormous wall lies.
Sound the Namazu neck bell and use its ring to search for the terrified Namazu. Upstream. So going upstream, which way is upstream? So if the water's going that way, that would be downstream. Which means we've got to go this way, upstream. I wish it gave more explanation about what he said about the area. Oh. The bell rings faintly. Its owner is likely very, very far away. I'm not getting any closer. Is the... Maybe I'm on the wrong side. Maybe I should be over here. It's still faint ringing. Okay. He said near that big wall. Maybe over on the other side? very far away. Ugh. Tedious. Not, wait, hang on. It said not far away. Is likely not far away. So I'm going in the right direction. Oh, the bell rings shrill and clear. Its owner is likely very nearby. Oh. Nope, back this way. Maybe like up here? Are we still going in the right direction? Where are you? Where are you, little dude? Maybe like on the other side of this? It just keeps says it nearby. Is he like up on the cliff, you reckon? Oh wait, I can literally fly now. This is not far away. Very nearby. Aha! Terrified Namazu.
Who are you?
Oh wait, hang on.
Who are you? Please, don't hurt me.
Namazu neck bell. A large bell worn around the neck of a Namazu.
You have my bell. Wherever did you find it? You have done this much. Perhaps you are willing to do a little more? There is a pack of pescatarians prowling nearby, and the mere thought of them has me too frightened to move. Could you patrol the area and put down any you might come across?
Namazu looks so weird without their bell, don't they just? They look naked. Naked. Pescatarians, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Oh, it's these guys. These scary dudes. Hi, Scry. How you doing? Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're well today. Woohoo! 111 bunnies. 111. It is their sign that they're civilized. Yeah, that they're civilized creatures.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I am forever in your debt. Now I can finally make my way back to the manor.
Alright, see you back there, bud. I was not anticipating doing a lot of Namazu quests today. Emergency number bunnies. Ah, is that the emergency number there? Ours is 000. 000. I think I recognize this mount. It's the one of the birds from Heaven's Ward?
brother returned safely, all thanks to you. You have my deepest gratitude, and his. Namazu are a favorite food of pescatarians. More of my friends than I care to admit have found their way into a pescatarian belly. But by your hand, that fate did not find my brother this day. Neither he nor I will ever be able to repay the debt we owe you.
You're welcome, dude.
You are aware that we Namazu can read and write, yes? Quite literate, quite smart. And I have the finest writing of all here in Yuzuka Manor. I just wanted to share that with you. Oh.
Wow, thanks. Thanks. There's another Lana for PvP. Oh, maybe it's the PvP Lana. Yeah. Drink responsibly. Gyoku of Yuzuka Manor has a task to ask of a willing adventurer.
You're lucky to have come here, yes. The Namazu of this manor love all manner of man. You are most welcome here whenever you like. And the limits and the timing of your visit couldn't be better. I just so happen to have a task that needs doing. Long ago, this manor belonged to a magistrate of Doma. Back then, we Namazu served under him. But in truth, we were more friends than servants. Among us are many Namazu who are greatly interested in the doings of man. They do as they see done, aping, mimicking, and that is what brings us to our current bit of trouble. Some Namazu have taken to man's love of tea, but as harmless as it is for man, the stimulation is too great for us Namazu. Drinking it causes us to become drunk, much like your wines and ales do to you. I've 3 friends who set out fishing. They should have returned some time ago, but not a single one of them has. I just know they've hidden themselves away somewhere and are binging on cups of tea. The favor I ask is this. Find them and dump this muddy water on them when you do. The smell of the tea alone is enough to intoxicate me, so I cannot draw near. This deed calls for the constitution of man.
Hi, Coffee Cheesecake. How you doing? Hello, hello. Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? How you doing? You doing that, or have you got a button to push? I got a button to push. It's because there's so many Namazu quests, I didn't want to hurt my voice by using them all the time. Oh my, that's an FF14 outfit. This is the starting outfit for the Viera. But died. How you doing, Viper? Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. An ara for your Coffee Cheesecake. I can do that. Howdy, howdy. Just woke up. Well, good morning. Good morning. I hope you slept well. It was scary to think you could do that. No, yeah, no. Definitely not. Not me, not me. The Moogle voice pushes my voice box a little bit. And if I spend too long doing it, I definitely feel it. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to do heaps of it. It was with the voice changer on. Oh, you want the ara with the voice changer on? There you go. Hi Viper, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi Raiders. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome in. I hope your Dead Island 2 was good today. How was that game? Welcome. Hi Viper. We have come to raid and pillage. Raid and pillage. My god. You have a pattern on that? Oh, that's awkward. Hi Intezra. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in, raiders and pillagers. Do again for the raiders? Well, I'll do my intro first. Hi everyone, I'm Ath. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. We are doing some quests for some Namazu today. And I'm using a voice changer, so everyone's like, do it with a voice changer. To do the little guy voices. But welcome in, welcome in. I do play other games other than Final Fantasy XIV. We've been playing Sea of Stars lately, and I have a weekly Tuesday game that I play with my friends. As well as other stuff that I do all about the place. So I hope you enjoy your stay. But welcome in. I've got a request for an ara with the voice changer on that I'm gonna do quickly. There you go, welcome in. Thank you. And as our introduction and update to what you've been getting up to, yo, Viper's in the house. This chaotic Viking VTuber just raided from Dead Island 2, and let me tell you, she's a force of nature. 1 minute she's slaying zombies, the next she's all about that lobber bottom life. Rainbow friendly and 18 plus only. This bear's got claws and she's not afraid to use them. Almost at 1k, let's go. Don't be a procrastinator, hit that follow and join the chaos. Love that. Welcome in. Super fun. You'll be hearing from my army of lawyers, Ms. Starbringer. Bring it on. Technically we got 1k already. Well, congratulations. That's a huge milestone. Are you gonna do anything special to celebrate? But welcome in. We need another great Ara Uwu, and I don't remember the third one war again. It was the Rattlers Rising. Yeah, we had like... God, I don't know if my constitution could take it. We... ages ago now, there was like redeem wars between chatters where people picked one of the 3 factions and then they would just like redeem things over and over again to make me do them. It was my unfortunately too close to NPC era. Yeah, oh, there you go. There's Jim doing that. That's the rattle one. We wanted to do painting. Oh, that's
rough, buddy.
Whoa. That's gonna take a lot of prep, so it's a while. Yeah, that's fair. That sounds cool. Enjoy your painting stream and congrats on the 1k. Viper, if you need to head off so that you can get some food, some rest, whatever you gotta do, you've probably been streaming for a while. I appreciate you sending your community over here and I hope you all enjoy your stay. We're gonna be doing these Namazu quests, which they're just little fish guys. They're just little fish. Oh, Captain, my captain. So the storyline for this quest is that Namazu get absolutely sauced on a cup of tea. Like, they get completely blasted. Drunk as a skunk on a cup of tea. And a Namazu back at the house was saying, oh, I have 3 friends who went out fishing and I have not heard from them again since. And I reckon that they've gone to sneak some tea. Please find them and douse them in muddy water. Normal Namazu behavior. True. We love tea. Tea is great. I love a good cup of tea. I have right now. Well, actually, no, I finished it. I need to make another cup. I have had a chamomile with a vanilla and honey tea. That's the tea I normally make when I'm streaming. I usually add a little bit of extra honey in it too for my voice. The karate. Made one just before coming on. Hey, nice. Yeah, tea's great. I love tea. Tea is good. All right, let's keep going. Let's check out these well-sourced Namazu.
I don't feel so good.
Muddy water. Muddy, cloudy, nasty water. Use. What's a Moogle's favorite drink? A good old kubu tea.
You got mud in my mouth. My head is a deal clearer, but my stomach is still rolling. I'm going to rest up some more, then I'll head back home.
I remember the Life of Brian inspired GIF you made at the time, Av. Yeah, I did. I'm sure I've still got that somewhere. Made with Kupo nut milk. Yeah. Okay, that's the same. Go get the next one. Yeah, I did a meme. Because, oh wait, did I upload it? I don't think I uploaded it to YouTube. I think I just had it, in the Discord. God. Can I find it? God. This was a while ago. Oh yeah, we made oh, maybe it was in one of the channels that got yeeted. Oops. I think it might have been yeeted. Unless someone saved it. Yeah, Life of Brian is a great reference. I love Monty Python. Some of their jokes are a bit, not good, especially in the context of now. But overall, I thought that they were very funny. You gotta be in your hag years to get them. Okay, I preferred auntie, alright? Gotta be in my auntie years, okay? We like being a hag, okay. You can be auntie at. Oh, it's okay, I don't mind being a hag. I can laugh like one, so feels fitting. It's okay. It's my friend has been calling me auntie, and then my stream title, like Conti Quests, is like cat auntie. Some have aged very poorly. Yeah, some have definitely. We're allowed to hag max though.
Hag maxing. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, yes, yes, what a feeling.
Drunk as a skunk. Alright. Let's use that. Exactly! We hag maxing! Hag maxing! Hell yeah! Hi Vash, welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Drinks are served. Howdy, howdy. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. How was your Final Fantasy 14? I am Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy 14. That's my shtick. That's my my goof, my gaff that I do. But I play other games as well, not just Final Fantasy 14. We've been playing Sea of Stars. We do a regular collab day every week with my friends, which is good fun. Hello, hello. Was progressing in Endwalker. Awesome. Love to hear it. Hope you're enjoying the story. I am just in Stormblood. I am in early Stormblood. Well, actually, I don't think it's really early Stormblood anymore. I'm halfway through base Stormblood. So we're about level 65 main scenario. And we're just doing some Namazu side quests at the moment. I vote we cook the fish. My god. I mean, the fish is cooked. He's drunk. So he's basically cooked, really, when you think about it. But thank you. Welcome in, Vash. Welcome in. What were you up to in Final Fantasy 14 today? Howdy, howdy. Don't eat the Namazu. Namazu not for eating. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Sapient creatures. Those poor little dudes. But they squeak humorously when they walk. They squeak humorously. They're just comic relief. Thank you for the raid today. I appreciate it. Vash, if you need to head off so that you can get some food or rest or whatever you gotta do after your stream, build a patio, as my friend Jim likes to say, for your post-stream routine, please take care. I appreciate you sending your community over here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did the first dungeon of Endwalker was chaos. Oh, so you're early Endwalker. Very good. Let's talk about eating Namazu. Makes me want to hit up a restaurant that sells fried catfish. Nox like, don't eat the Namazu. Unless. Unless. Oh. So at the moment we're trying to bring these drunk Namazu back to Earth by dousing them with cold muddy water, which they are naturally not a fan of. And hopefully we'll be able to get to some main scenario later tonight. I'm just clearing this area of side quests before we move on, because the main scenario has taken us into a new area, a new zone. So I want to clear this zone of side quests first, because normally that's kind of how I do it. I'll clear a zone of side quests for that level before I move on to the next section, the next main scenario. I find it gives me the best kind of lore-relevant questing experience. But thank you everyone, enjoy your stay. We get a little bit silly here, as you're about to hear.
Hey! That's cold! And that smell! That really cleared up my head. I'm going to rest up a bit, then I'll head back to the manor. My head may be clear, but my legs still aren't quite under me.
Good old squeaky boys. Alright, third Namazu. I think there's 2 quests here, but there's a blue one, so that could be multiple.
I can't drink a drop more. Not a sip, not a drop.
That's okay, we'll splash you with some muddy water and you'll feel better. Oi. I'm not close enough?
The smell! It reminds me of my days under the mud. Oh, those were the days. So warm, so peaceful. Please, let a Namazu sleep just a bit longer.
Let me sleep. Please stop getting drunk on tea. I mean, at least the tea is probably way cheaper than actual alcohol to get drunk off of.
Well, it was no glamorous deed, but it had to be done. Those fools should all be back as soon as they sober up. Still, it is hard to fault them entirely. Tea is a lovely drink. It tingles as it goes down, and then you feel your entire body relax. Such a remarkably good feeling. No Namazu can see to work when they drink it. That is why we sought to outlaw it. But as you can imagine, that only had the opposite effect. Yes, yes. This all reminds me. Our dear magistrate often said with a smile that a Namazu with tea was much like a man with wine. Thank you, my friend. You've not only helped me, but given me the gift of a treasured memory. I'd not recalled our magistrate's smiling face for some time.
Aww. That's kind of sad.
Those fools are off hiding again, drowning themselves in tea. And after I've told them so many times not to. All Namazu know that stuff is for drunkards and mummers.
For drunkards. Yo, this Namazu's on a throne. Gyoshu.
You needn't worry for your safety within these walls. No, no. The Namazu here are civilized. We would never attack a man.
I'm glad to hear that. You would not stand a chance against me. Gyorin. I like how some Namazu have like the droopy whiskers, and then some have the pointy whiskers. The sound of civilized life. Gyorin of Yuzuka Manor seeks someone capable of seeing the deed he asks done.
Now there is a face of a lover of man. Yes, yes, a Namazu I may be, but I am a good judge of character above all else. But never mind that. There is work to be done. You should know, we Namazu here are taken with civilizing ourselves. This bell serves as proof of that. Yes, yes, quite civilized, is it not? There was a kind and good-hearted artisan who crafted these bells. He would make a gift of one to every newborn Namazu on its name day. But it pains me to say that dear, sweet old man has passed. But our tradition must live on, for him and for us. I wish to ask for more bells from the grandson that survives him, yet I fear he will not see fit to waste his time dealing with a Namazu. The bell-maker's grandson lives at the Drunken Toad, to the east of Namai. Here, take him this bundle of sun-dried fruits as a token of my good faith.
Okay. Why? Why wouldn't he want to deal with a Namazu? His granddad did. Why wouldn't he want to do that? I'm gonna teleport closer. Whoosh. Whoosh. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's this guy. We've spoken to this guy before. He's a bit old to be someone's grandson. What is it you want of me? Sun-dried fruits. A carefully wrapped bundle of sun-dried fruits to offer in exchange for some artisanal bells. So even the Namazu know the value of a good gift, do they? I confess, I'm not the artisan my grandfather was, but I have a store of wares he left behind. I can offer you half-made bells only. I will charge no coin for them. Yet no, they will not ring as they are. You need place within them round pebbles from the rocky lands just behind us. Then they will ring as true as they did in my grandfather's day. Still, I cannot help but wonder, why in the hells do the Namazu see fit to attach these bells to themselves like common cats? It is a strange thing, no? Well, I mean, it shows that they're domesticated. That they're cool. Like, don't kill the fish. Don't eat us. You know? It's a pretty clear sign to be like, hey, maybe don't eat me, please. Tried it while learning Sage was a mistake. I'm normally Red Mage. Oh no. Doing a new dungeon for the first time as a new class is rough. But, you know, it's fun and it's a learning experience. Tiny pebble. That's quite a large pebble. I don't think the Namazu will be able to stand up if it's got a bell around its neck like that. Rock dungeon to learn. Yeah. I feel like Sage is a healer. Like, if you normally play Red Mage, do you play healer often? Or is it kind of like an early healer arc as well? Where you like don't normally heal either? Because that also compounds it. Only way to... Look, honestly, best way to learn though. Jumping in it, figuring it out. Am new to healing side of things. I've normally just been DPS. Been practicing with Scholar and Sage. That's fair. White Mage is my preferred healer. Personally. I just like how White Mage plays better. Scholar, I've never had the desire to learn. Although I will need to learn how to play Sage when I get to... Was it Endwalker Sage was released in? Oh god, oh my god, am I gonna be the one doing the Endwalker dungeon as Sage for the first time too? Oh no! There was another... Oh yeah, there's Reaper that was released in Endwalker too, right? I could do Reaper. Actually, that reminds me. I'm supposed to be using my Stormblood classes for these quests. I've got plenty of EXP in them though, so it's not super big deal. They're already 68.
Welcome back. And tell me, were you able to speak with the Bellmaker's grandson?
Half-made bells. A collection of incomplete bells that do not ring. At least Neri can teach you Reaper. Yeah, Reaper I'm not too worried about. Sage I think I'm a bit more worried about because it's... Like I said, I enjoy White Mage and then I just like don't bother learning how to play any other healer. Sage hot tip. Kershaw is your best. Fuck it, I need to drop mitts and heals button. Gotcha. Tiny pebble. A tiny pebble used in Namazu neck bells.
Oh my, look at all of these bells! We'll not need any more for years to come. Thank you, my friend. To show you just how grateful I am, I've a tale for you. Yes, yes. A long time ago, longer now than it seems, Yansha was a war-torn land. Much strife, much battle. Even we Namazu were recruited to render aid, running messages to and fro. Amidst the conflict, one very special Namazu was approached by a great general. The general asked the Namazu to swim across the one river and deliver for him a letter of great import. The Namazu took to the water and swam his heart out. Arrows flew across the skies and fell into the river mere ilms from his barbels. Yet somehow he managed to elude death and arrive at the opposite shore. And the letter he delivered proved the key to victory for the general and his allies on the other side. With that, Yansha was united and the nation of Doma was founded. That general was the great Ganon, the first king of Doma. But even from the throne, he did not forget his Namazu friends. To show his gratitude for our help in winning the war, he gifted our kind with a bell and named us his royal messengers. And that marked the first time any Namazu rose to such heights. That is why to this day we Namazu wear our bells with great pride and honor. See? So it is true, what I told you before. We Namazu here are quite civilized indeed.
Aw, that's really sweet. Okay. So it's not just so people don't eat. Never forget the Cardia. Cardia, yeah, Cardia is a good one. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Howdy, howdy. Alright. To the blue quest now. He's out here. Yeah, there he is. Gyorin. He's looking for something. Those empty eyes. So empty. Gyorin the Namazu. Gyorin of Yuzuka Manor is casting a perplexed look in your direction.
You look not as one who hails from here. May I inquire? Are you a traveller? An adventurer? If so, there is a deed I would ask of you. But before we delve into details, introductions are in order. I am Gyorin. Gyorin I am. I live in this shack with others like myself. And I, like many, have a dream. Yes, yes. I aspire to become the greatest of merchants. To be rich, to be wealthy, beyond compare. And then to have an apron made for me that is mine and mine alone. Yes, yes, that is my dream. Among the many treasures in our shack are a collection of emakimono that someone left behind. Beautiful pictures, wise words. one tells the ancient tale of a poor merchant who rose to great heights. Yes, yes. Ever since reading that, I have dreamed of doing the same. In that very tale, an able adventurer much like yourself appeared. Quite clever, quite knowing. He gifted the merchant his wisdom, his ways. And lo, here you are. It can be no mere coincidence. It is fate, destiny. You must forgive my manners. In my excitement, I neglected to ask your name, your title. Might I have it? Atheria Starbringer, is it? Then I shall call you Atheria. Yes, yes, that will do nicely. Now, where were we? Ah, of course. I was hoping to enlist your aid in my rise through the merchant ranks. I'm afraid I am quite forgetful these days. I am. My storehouse lies not far from here. Would you do me the honor of paying a visit? I keep all my wares there, my treasures, my trinkets. I should very much like to hear your honest appraisal. Yes, yes.
Honest appraisal sounds like he's just gonna have complete junk in there. Maybe dude needs to trade with the Kojin.
Come then, Atheria. You need only follow me. This way, this way.
I bet it's got absolute trash in there.
I'll be right back with it. You need only wait a moment. Here we are! My pride, my passion. This is a collection of everything I have come together to own. It is quite remarkable, is it not? Amazing, astounding. Here we have grilled mayflies. Oh, and some desiccated toad. Oh, and this lovely vase here simply begs to have things placed within it, does it not? Yes, yes it does. Well, what do you think? Come now, be honest, be true. What do your eyes see that will fetch a fair price at market?
None. There is nothing here I would part with a single gil for. Too many to count. It is truly a trove fit for a dragon. Oh, sorry, little Namazu. You wanted my honest opinion, bud. There's nothing good here.
Are you sure? But I have spent days, years collecting it all. Surely there must be something of value, of worth. I can't. Nevertheless, a dream is a dream, and I shall not relent. No, I will find another path to greatness, another way to obtain what people desire. For I am destined to be a merchant of renown. Yes, yes. Now, bearing all that in mind, whatever shall I do?
You go on, little guy. That's a good attitude to have. He really went, thank you for the honest feedback. Well, let's scrap all of this. Let's figure out something else. Let's figure out another way to get to where I want to go.
Yes, I do believe an idea has come to me. Fish! People eat fish, and so it stands to reason they must buy them, purchase them. I will take to fishing to provision my own supply, my own stock. I will bring my catch to you, Atheria, and with your adventuring wisdom you can tell me which fish will sell and which will not. Your kind and mine have a very different taste, very different likes. Yes, we do. It will fall to you to enlighten me as to which fish agree with the palates of men. Until then, I shall await you by the water.
Watch him fish up a giant fish. Or nothing at all. Either option feels like it'll be correct.
this will not serve. It will not serve at all. No, no. I set out to fish, just as we had spoken about when last we met. But I am ashamed to admit, I slipped on some whetstone at my rod. My pole, I dropped it, lost it. Yes, it is gone. And before you ask, no, I could not retrieve it. I am a Namazu of the city, not of the wild. To cast myself into a running river is tantamount to taking my own life. Will you help me in this, Atheria? Will you find my rod and retrieve it? Return it? It is very dear to me. Yes, it is. Please, I beg this of you. I know not where else to turn.
Fine, I'll go get your rod out of the drink. Whoosh. Guy's gonna fish up a bomb and he's gonna go, "Oh no, Atheria, please run," and then die in a flaming explosion. And he comes back on the screen and goes, "Well, that was dreadful."
Well, that was dreadful.
I'm convinced that Namazu are like cockroaches, and you can't actually kill them. Except by blunt force. And even then. You can absolutely kill them. I will not explain how we know. Oh no. I guess I'll find out eventually. Oh no.
My precious pole, my irreplaceable rod. I am but half a man without it.
Gyorin's fishing rod. A fishing rod dropped by Gyorin the Namazu into the river depths.
My rod! You found it! As I knew that you would. I owe you a debt of gratitude, of thanks. Yes, I do. Yet I confess, I admit, I've been thinking on things since I lost it. Yes, much thinking. It occurred to me, all the Namazu I know are fishmongers. They are, each and every one. That fact led me to recall another passage I read among my emakemono. It said for one to make their mercantile mark, one must offer something no other merchant does. A new product, a new service. And so I have made up my mind. I have. I will look for another way to make my fortune. I have given it much thought, but there is much more to give. I will return to my shack and dwell on this some more.
He's like, actually, yeah, you know what? I probably should not fish, actually. Everyone else is selling fish. Yeah, it's an oversaturated market, alright? And in an oversaturated market, the value of goods is lower.
Atheria, you may be happy to hear, joyous to hear. I have put faith in my emakemono. Their wisdom, their insight, they have led me to a new calling. Yes. I have learned there is a pretty price to be paid for certain ores, certain minerals, and so I shall become a miner, a prospector. I fear I may have inconvenienced you again in this endeavor, as I did in the previous. I only hope you are willing to lend your wisdom again. Yes.
Gyorin the Namazu. Done. Alright, before we move on to the next quest in this series, I'm going to take a quick break so that I can make myself a fresh cup of tea and top up my water and maybe grab a snack. So now is a good time if you want to do any of those things. Make some tea, make some coffee, get a snack, some food, stretch, move around, do all that sort of good stuff. We will be back in just a few minutes and then you won't miss anything while the ads are on. I'm back! Alright. I just had a little bit of cheese as a snack. And I have my tea here. Another fresh one. hot off the kettle. I put some lemon in this one too. It's good. Alright, Gyorin. What would you like to adventure into next, Gyorin? Mining, I think he said, right? No wealth like mineral wealth. Look how excited he looks in that quest screenshot. At the Glittering Basin, Gyorin eagerly awaits the next opportunity for you to aid him in his ascension to mercantile greatness.
I am ready to begin my life as a miner, a prospector. Yes, yes. I mean to search for my fortune, my fame. I am sure it lies to the west of our manor. I will go ahead of you, Atheria, but please, do come and find me. Yes, yes.
True, there's the Namazu ability to find things, right? So maybe he can use that to find precious minerals and metals. Honestly, that does kind of make sense.
Where to look? Where to look? Atheria! You gave me a start, a fright. But I am glad to see you. It was so good of you to come, to visit. I am prospecting for ores as we speak, using my fortune-seeking barbells. Yes, yes, the Namazu barbell is a sensitive thing. Mine will detect where the most precious ores lie. I do believe I found something. I feel a tingle, a twinge in my barbells. They tell me there is a great mineral wealth to the north. I must go. I must away.
That is the opposite direction to the north. To the north. Goes south. Alright. Well, that was a voice to come into. Hi, Lozel. How you doing? Thank you very much for the bunny check-in. 30 bunnies! Woohoo! Woohoo! Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. Yeah, we're doing our little Namazu voice today. So that I don't ruin my voice trying to do silly Namazu voice for so many of these silly quests. Gyorin.
It is all well and good to have found a choice mining location, but I am afraid my hand is stayed. There are a host of nasty beasts lingering, prowling. I can't get to the ore for fear of my life. Please, Atheria, you must help me.
God, useless. Useless. How are you gonna do this on your own, mate? How are you gonna do this on your own? Hi K-Fox, how you doing? Howdy howdy. Good to see you. Alright, we've got him.
I knew those monstrosities would pose no match for you. Yes, yes, no match at all. The way is now clear. Leave the rest to me. I will mine these lands and amass a haul of the ore, a haul of ore the likes of which Yansha has never seen. But it will require some time, some patience. Yes, yes, you should return to my warehouse and await me, Atheria. I wish not to bore you with my digging, my picking.
Alright, if you insist. I'll go wait for you back at the house. I don't have a lot of faith that this is going to go well, I will not lie. This kind of feels like yesterday when we were helping the Lupin guy find a job that he was good at. Waiting. he comes. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
The deed is done. Finished. Yes, yes. And what a haul we have! Come, Atheria, and behold the fruits of my labor. Look at how they sparkle, how they shine. I have no doubt these ores will see me to greatness, to fame. I must show them to Gyofu. Yes, yes. He is very knowledgeable about the selling of ores. His appraisal will be most reassuring.
I mean, it'll only be reassuring if they're good ores. I'm nervous for you, little guy.
Gyofu! I have something for you to inspect, to see. You certainly are in good spirits. What is it, Gyorin? I have been mining and brought my first haul of findings for your appraisal, your evaluation. Tell me, how much gil will these ores fetch at market? Is that where you've been off to all this time? Well then, let us have a look, shall we? Yes, yes. You want the truth of me, yes, Gyorin? And nothing besides. Yes, yes. Tell me your honest opinion. It is difficult to place a value on these ores you have. Quite difficult indeed. And that is because they are so very, very worthless. You dragged a veritable pile of garbage across Yansha and into our manor. Worthless? But my barbells tingled, twinged. I would have staked my life that these ores were valuable. But thank the gods I did not. I suppose I must find another way, another means to make my fortune. Thank you, Gyofu. I do appreciate your honesty, your candor. Yes, yes.
Thanks for the honest feedback. Well, back to the drawing board. Oh, the throat! Hey, thank you for the... Thanks for the carrots, Scry. Thank you, thank you. Yes, that's the throw redeem. This poor Namazu is fun. It's fun. Haha. Violence. Am I right? My favorite. Wait, I just realized there's a Namazu inside of this. Oh! Thank you for the violence. Thank you for the carrots. Does the Namazu pop out? Can you pop out of there at all, bud? We just... Oh, thank you for the hydrate as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's good. No. I think the others sometimes say stuff about them though. Huh? The Namazu? Oh, the pot Namazu. I pieced it together. I got there eventually. Oh, yeah, he does kind of pop up. Nothing to see here. I thought he popped up out of the corner of my eye. Look. Does a little look.
I used my barbells to detect the ores just like my master taught me. Yes, yes, I did. I suppose the barbells of my line are not fit for mining. Still, my dream is my dream. I will not give up yet. I will find another path to greatness. And when I do, you will be the first to know, to hear, Atheria.
I thought you meant like a jack-in-the-box. I did kind of mean like a jack-in-the-box. That wasn't quite what I had in mind of them popping out. But it was a little animation. No wealth like mineral wells. Okay, I have not been ticking these off. Let's see. Gyorin. Have I done by our powers combined? I think, yeah, I did. Yeah, that was the one that pissed me off. Okay. Fresh flesh. Ooh. At the glittering basin, Gyorin is visibly depressed. Oh, it's starting to get to him.
I failed at prospecting, at mining. I was so sure I would succeed. Never have I been so disappointed in myself. But still, I will not give up now. If I do, I will never be rich, wealthy. Indeed, I have already thought of another way to make my fortune. Yes, yes. I turned once more to my emakimono for wisdom. There I found a tale of a merchant who sold the wings and scales of monsters and beasts. That will be my next endeavor, and I know this time it will work. Just imagining myself trapping beasts and collecting their parts made my barbells tingle, twinge. But I am just a Namazu. I have no hope of hunting these monsters and slaying them in battle. I will have to trap them, ensnare them, and I would like your help in procuring the bait I require for my traps. There are beasts known as water serpents that slither through the glittering basin. If you would be so good as to fell 3 of them, I would have enough meat to set all the traps I need. Yes, yes.
Alright. Wrapping creatures. What could go wrong with this one? Is this how we find out that Namazu can die? I just feel like this is not gonna go well. Because even if you trap something, that doesn't necessarily kill it. And then what if you trap something that you didn't intend to trap? Then what? Smiley face. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's so pretty with like the petals and stuff when you're playing samurai. The effects are really cool. I like them.
How goes the hunt? Were you able to obtain the fresh water serpent flesh as I asked?
Water serpent flesh. The fresh yet tough white flesh of a water serpent.
Yes, yes. This is precisely what I need. And for my part, I have already finished constructing my traps. All that is left is to venture into the wild and set them. I do not wish to bore you with such a chore. Await me here. I shall return shortly. Yes, yes.
Oh boy. What's he gonna catch? Gyorin is taking far too long to set his traps. Perhaps something happened. Uh-oh. What could possibly have gone wrong? You mean to tell me something happened? Oh no. Who could have foreseen this? Definitely not me 5 minutes ago. Oh, a cold. A cold. Hey, leave me alone. Hey! Fine. You asked for it. Look at him, he's passed out.
Thank you, my friend. You have saved me yet again. I was out simply setting my traps and then I suppose I got a bit too excited and stepped into one of them. How embarrassing! How shameful!
Brother. He set off his own trap.
I am finding that an effective trap is truly a dangerous thing. Yes, yes. I do believe I must abandon this trapping endeavor. I put my faith in my amakemono and tried several ways to make my fortune, my fame, yet none of them have gone well. None at all. I must return home and speak with Gyofu. He is very smart, very clever. Perhaps he has some idea as to what path I might tread. My failures are coming in quick succession, but I will not give up. And I hope you will not give up on me, Atheria. For now, I shall return to my warehouse. Yes, yes.
Come on, buddy, keep at it. Don't you be giving up on me, man. You can do it. You've got this, bud. Come on. Look, you just stepped in one trap. That doesn't mean you're completely unfit to do trap work, right? I mean, it was pretty silly to set off your own trap. Maybe he's just like, nah, it's too dangerous. I don't want any of that noise.
My wounds have been tended to, seen to. I was told they are not grievous. I owe that blessing to you, Atheria. Had you not found me as quickly as you did, I fear the worst may have happened.
Yeah, you could have been eaten by monsters or something, right? What have we got here? Another quest? Show me the new money. New money. At the glittering basin, Gyorin is making it all too obvious he wants to talk to you. Waving his arms around. Over here, over here.
I've got a new idea, Atheria. I'll leave the ideas to Gyofu. That is my idea. Yes, yes. Please come with me. Let us hear what wisdom Gyofu has to offer.
I don't know about this. What if he comes up with an idea you don't like, huh? Then what? Then what? Gyofu is a smaller Namazu. Actually, is Gyorin just a big Namazu?
Gyofu! I have something to ask of you, and I want you to tell me all you know. That much I can do. What is it, Gyorin? You're not looking your normal chipper self. I've been reading my amakemono. They tell of so many ways to make one's fortune, and I've tried them all. Each one, every one, but I have yet to meet with any success. And so I want to ask you, Gyofu, if you were in my barbells, what would you do? Do you know of any path I can walk to quick wealth? Any at all?
Well, see, the first thing you do is you create an online course about making money. You don't actually have to actually make money. You just make a course about making money, and then you sell that to make money. Yep. You just pretend that you can make money the normal way. That's it. There it is. I've laid it right out for you, buddy. Time to go start an MLM. Yeah, that's another way. We'll go start an MLM. Selling, I don't know. Selling little wisdom rocks. Say what you will about the Namazu. Empty-headed, kinda dim, very silly, sometimes really strange, eccentric, and inspiring of thoughts. How about they survived until now? They're not quitters. You're right. Gyorin is not given up. This little guy might not have many brain cells, but what he lacks in brain cells, he makes up for in sheer will and determination.
A quick path to wealth? I suppose there is one thought that comes to mind, but it is dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Do you know of the ruins that lie to the east of here? They were once a Gallian stronghold. Within them there still remain all manner of weapons, relics from the days of war. At least, that is what the rumors say, yes. There just might be some treasures there. Weapons so fine they would put even the smiths of Doma to shame. Maybe, maybe not. I cannot say for sure. But what I can say for sure is this. Those ruins, and the way to them are fraught with peril. Lupin-turned-looters prowl the place. Monstrous hounds called Tauquain lurk in the shadows. There is no wealth to be had in death, Gyorin. No. You should not go to this place.
Then why did you tell him about it? They are also disconcertingly prone to people trying to eat them. They are, yes. I mean, they are just giant fish on legs.
Treasures! Relics! It is more than I hoped for. Thank you, Gyofu. I knew I was right to ask you. It would not be a quick path to wealth if it were not dangerous along the way. That too was written in my amakemono. I will go to these ruins, and I will find my fortune.
Even the peace-loving people want to eat them. No!
Still, I do not stand much of a chance against Lupin and Tauquan, and whatever other dangers may come. Oh, of course! You will come with me, won't you, Atheria? I knew you would, yes. Come then, let us away.
It'll probably be fine.
Gyorin never was one to listen to words of warning. I hate to burden you, but do look after him.
No worries, Gyofu. You could have also just not told him about that place, but okay. Tell him about the place and he's like, oh, but don't go there. No, whatever you do, don't go there. I would really hate that if you did that. Gyofu's just trying to get rid of Gyorin. He's like, yes, I know a way to get that Gyorin killed. Get him out of my way.
I've no idea how I made it this far without being seen. Not spotted, not smelled. Maybe I have a talent for going undetected. I wonder if that is a skill I could use to get rich. I will think more on it later. For now, let us keep the pace. I will make it all the way to the Gallian ruins without a soul other than you and I knowing of it. Yes, yes!
I don't know how he's moving undetected with that giant bell around his neck. Also, he keeps wandering off in the opposite direction. I suppose he was on a little hill, but still. Alright, what's the plan? What's the play?
I've made it without a single beast or fiend taking notice of me. All too easy. But now for the hard part. To find whatever treasures await. By the by, I did see a horde of some rather mean-looking lupin just over there. Very nasty, very feral. So here is my plan. While I search these containers for anything worth selling, you create a diversion and lure the lupin away from me. Yes, yes, you are an adventurer. Surely you live for quests such as this?
Wow, thanks. Little shit. Hey! Hey, big boy! Over here! Woohoo! I want to do something fancy to finish it. Quests involving Namazu are definitely a mood. Yeah. I think this should be the last quest chain that we have here in Yanxia before we get back to the main story.
The perfect diversion! Thank you, Atheria. I could hear the din of battle while I searched. I wanted desperately to come and help you, but I managed to stay true to my task. And lo! I found some relics that look quite valuable to my eye. I will head back to the manor and show them to Gyofu. He will know if there is anything here worth selling. And I have a feeling that this time there is. Must be. Has to be.
For your sake, Gyorin, I hope there is. I really hope there is, bud. I don't think his will could take another hit. Not again. Surely they're useful to someone, right?
Gyorin is looking quite pleased with himself, isn't he? I wonder what has gotten into him. Look, Gyofu, I returned from the Gallian ruins, and here is my haul. What do you think? Do you see anything here that will fetch a fair price at market? You truly went to the ruins, and returned to speak of it. You're a braver Namazu than most, Gyorin. Courageous, bold. Come then, show me what you have.
Is MSQ Redeem gone? It is, because we're no longer in a post-main scenario. So the MSQ Redeem is only for the, post-expansion. Because there's only a limited number of side quests that I can do before I have to go do a main scenario. And also, I don't want to be over-progressed in main scenario and then be behind in side quests. because the side quests during the main scenario are relevant to the current point of the scenario, like the story.
This piece is very fine indeed. And this one as well. A truly fortuitous find. Well done, Gyorin. Every weapon here looks to be valuable. They need a bit of touching up here and there, but yes, they will fetch a good deal of coin. There are many Domans who still wish to fight the Galleons to the last. They will be more than willing to take these weapons off your hands and part with a pretty gill to do so. Do you think so? Truly? I finally found something worth selling, worth peddling, worth vending.
This does not stop her bitching at us in post patches if she thinks we're redeeming too much. Oh, yeah. Hi Zerka, welcome in. Hello, hello. Konnichiwa. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today.
Have you ever known Gyofu to give a false appraisal? No. Your dream is at hand, Gyorin. Sell these weapons, take the coin you make, and with it you can start down the path to becoming a legendary merchant. I will! Starting this day, I am going to open my own shop. I will name it The New Rich. Customers will flock to my doors from all over Yansha. Yes. My business will thrive, and my coffers will overflow, and my baubles will guide me to greatness. Thank you for all your help, Atheria. You have been with me through it all. I will not forget you when I am at the top.
Good on you, bud. I'll take the red mage hat. I do probably need to do a gear check again. Another quest. Oh, inside this time. Yoshu. Amber alert. Gyoshu of Yuzuka Manor has a message for one who walks in the world of man.
Are you an adventurer in need of a job? If so, I have a small one for you. Yes. There is a man in Namai by the name of Yamakage. I wish for you to find him and pass along this message. I have your daughter.
Whoa, that is dark as hell. What the fuck? Do you want to maybe rephrase that, or I have your daughter, brother. That is quite the phrasing, my friend. Okay. No, just as is. Okay. He's just helping them, right? He's not holding them hostage, right? This is cool, right? I mean, you know what? Doesn't matter whose side he's on. He's paying me coin. He's paying me good money to deliver this message. Hey, buddy. So this Namazu has your daughter, by the way. What? My daughter? Gyoshu said that? Are you sure? I always thought him to be a good Namazu, kind and jovial. I named him among my friends. Never would I have thought him capable of kidnapping a child. Tell me, what are his demands? All the gil that I have? If it is coin he seeks, there is not much I am able to muster. Please take him a message from me in turn. If the Namazu see fit to ask these jobs of you, they must trust you some measure. Tell him that I need time. If he grants me just some suns more, I will gather what coin I can. Will you tell Gyoshu that? Please, the life of my daughter hangs in the balance. I mean, he didn't demand anything, but I'll take your coin. We don't need to tell Gyoshu about that part, right? We'll just keep that part to ourselves. Thoughts, feelings? What's more likely is that she got lost and the Namazu are keeping her safe and drinking tea. Yeah. I feel like that's much more likely, given he thought this Namazu was his friend. And the fish is just like, oh, if I say it this way, it won't be a problem. Yeah. He's like, I'll keep the message nice and simple.
Time to gather more coin? I do not even... Whatever are you talking about? My apologies. It seems that my explanation was lacking. You see, I was out fishing with some friends earlier, and a young girl in tears floated upon us in a small vessel. We asked her name, and she told us she was the daughter of Yamakage. Yes. And so we brought her in and sent word to her father. She's off playing with our younglings as we speak, and very much enjoying herself. Quite happy, quite joyous. I am sorry for the trouble, but would you go speak with Yamakage once more? Tell him all I have told you, and that his daughter merely waits here for him until he arrives.
You got anything to say about that misunderstanding? No. The Namazu have children? I thought they just walked out of the river fully formed. They do have younglings, because they were talking about the bell story, where each Namazu get a bell on their first name day. I suppose it's like the Vanu Vanu, right? Where it's like the nestling, but the nestlings are still as big as the adults. And you're like, oh, I don't know if I'd consider you a nestling, my dude. I don't know how the Namazu have children. Do they just lay eggs? What did Gyoshu say? Will he give me the time I need? Will he spare my little girl? Not kidnapped. She was adrift and he saved her. Why did he not say so in the first place? I've been worried sick that I may never see my daughter again. That fool's messages are always wanting for words. From time to time he comes to Namai to peddle his wares. He has always taken the time to play with our children, and for it, our children have always taken a liking to him. I am ashamed to have doubted him, and to have thought him capable of such a horror. I will go to claim my daughter, and to offer my apologies. Mayhap I will take him some fine tea to drown this misunderstanding. Forgive us both for getting you mixed up in this, but thank you nonetheless. Yeah, take him some tea, he's gonna love that shit. Okay, another quest. A blue quest over here. That particular nestling was over old. Young come of age 16 to 21 years old, and most are at their full height at that point. True. Kurobana, hi. How's your rice smelling going? Kurobana versus Gyorin. Oh, Kurobana requires your help once more. Ah, Atheria, how goes your journey? I've been keeping myself busy plucking weeds and checking people's paddies. Slowly but surely I feel that the villagers are beginning to warm to me. However, there is one issue that has been worrying me of late. What to do if another beast appears seeking to harm our way of life? We can hardly continue relying on your aid. There are a few in the village that have experienced fighting, but even they cannot do much without proper weapons. There is a limit to how effective farming tools can be in battle. Actually, I know a guy. A Namazu that sells imperial weapons? That could be worth investigating. Would you be so kind as to introduce us? I shall bring Hayabusa along as well. You said the Namazu lives in Yuzuka Manor, yes? We will meet you there. Alright. Last one there's a rotten egg. It's you, Lupin. You're a rotten egg. Sorry, that's mean. Everyone in the village was so mean to him before. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Alright. Where are you, little Namazu? Hey Gyorin, I found your buyer.
Why, Atheria? To what do I owe the pleasure? I am most definitely still in possession of the weapons, yes. I put them in storage as no one seemed even slightly interested in purchasing them. I tried selling them in Doma, but my efforts were met with great displeasure. They said my actions insulted their honor, that they never wanted to see imperial weapons again. Even Gyofu has attested to the quality of the weaponry. No, I do not know why I struggle to sell them.
It's because people hate the Imperials. I had heard rumors of this place, but I never imagined there were so many Namazu living here.
Welcome, valued guests. Could I interest you in any of my wares?
We are searching for a Namazu selling imperial weapons.
Well, you are in luck, for that is me. I shall bring the goods to you right this moment.
Imperial guns. Even those in Namai that cannot handle a spear or a sword may be able to use these.
Indeed. You seem like a Lupin who knows a bargain when he sees one.
We will take them. Name your price.
Enough gil to live comfortably for a decade or so should suffice.
You can't get rich from one transaction, Gyorin. Have you lost your mind? Kurobana, Hayabusa, the village is in trouble. More of those creatures have appeared and they're ruining our patties. What? May we borrow these weapons first and negotiate payment later? The village cannot wait.
I do hope you are not trying to trick me.
We need to try before we buy.
But of course, If you use them first, you can admire their qualities and be convinced to purchase them. You are a fine merchant, Atheria. If you are friends of Atheria, then you have my trust. I will receive payment once you are done.
My thanks. Let us hurry back to the village. Hopefully it works out well.
Please make sure they do pay me. I only lent them the weapons because you introduced them to me. In fact, let us both go to Namai to make certain that this deal reaches a satisfactory conclusion.
Whoosh. Ugh. Did I truly just do that? You did it, Kurobana. Ah, adventurer! You will not believe this. Our very own Kurobana slayed these foul beasts. You did it. You committed gun violence. Yay! He is truly a natural with a rifle. It was as if I was watching a veteran hunter. I am sure he is good enough to protect the village if he is equipped with the right gun. In time, he may even become just as effective as his brother. My instincts took control of me. I'm honestly not entirely sure what I just did. But perhaps you are right. With practice, I might be able to fill the role my brother used to serve.
What are these creatures?
Ah, merchant, your weapons were exactly what we needed. The Pengho never stood a chance.
I am most glad to hear that you found my wares to your liking. Now, let us talk business by the Tenkoto.
Listen, man, you can't just ask for your entire fortune up front from one dude, okay? These things take time. I asked Fukudo to join us to help haggle with your merchant friend. I do hope we are able to get the weapons for a fair price. They may be my only hope of living up to my brother's legacy. With the right weapon, Kurobana may prove to be just as capable as Hakudo in a fight. Come on, Gyorin. Where's your heart?
You were saying that you cannot give me enough gil to live on for 10 years, yes? In that case, why don't you try offering me something else of equal value?
I fear that we may struggle to find anything you would consider to be worth that much in Namai.
I risked my life to obtain these guns. It is only fair I receive something substantial for them.
Could you allow us some time to think?
If that is truly what you require. But pray tell me, just what are those?
Well, they are persimmons. Are you not familiar with the fruit?
If I were to use those to make an orange dye, I could create a magnificent apron that is mine and mine alone. How about you trade me 100 persimmons for the weapons?
Is that truly enough for you?
Yes, yes. Do you agree to my proposal?
They're like, we went from like way too much to potentially way too little.
Well, yes, I suppose we do.
Oh, he's so happy. His little dance was fun.
Atheria, thank you oh so very much. These people have given me something of great value, and it was you who introduced them to me.
It's a good thing they're so adorable, right? Kurobana vs. Gyorin. Complete. Which means we are at the end of our side quests in Yansha. Woohoo! Yay! Huzzah, huzzah! Now we can continue on with our main scenario quest. I think we have to go back to Ruby Sea. Funnily enough. Ruby Sea. I like their dance. I think it times well with the Numa Numa song. Hey, cute. Yes, back here. Alright. It was too good to last. It was. But we're just passing through. We're just passing through. It's okay. There's no quests for us to do here. It's alright. We're safe. For now. Oh. We gotta go finish this main scenario quest, because that'll take us into the next zone. For... what's it called? The Azim Step.
What adventures await us there?
Oh, hey, you giddy. What happened to Gosetsu? And Lise? Nama Nama Namazu, Nama Nama Namazu. From here, we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Step. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Lise and Gosetsu were like, what is taking her so long? Where is she? It was... oh yeah, up this way. What is she doing? Fucking around again. Nugiri looks at Gosetsu and she's like, is she always this late? And then Gosetsu goes, you should think about the time that I asked them to get people together to save me, and it took her 2 months. She left me to be tortured by Yotsu for 2 months before she came to get me. Ah, there you are. This is the cave. After you, Atheria. Whee! Map. Moving inland. It's like a big icy area, or craters or something. It's a shame it's nighttime. It's cool. Big open area.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes.
The banners are cool.
A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Welcome to Fantasy Mongolia with lizards. Lizard, lizard, lizard. I do like this area. It's cool. I will say though, another huge map is very concerning to me. This place is big and wide. Although it's got 3 aetherytes, so maybe it'll be alright. Hopefully we get flying early on. Gesetsu voice. In Atheria, a truer ally one cannot find. However, she has very strange mannerisms. Mannerisms are very strange indeed. Oh. Orthard is vast and filled with many different peoples. I know next to nothing about the Xaela and their ways, but we shall learn together, shall we not?
Oh, it's very flat. Except where it's not, I suppose.
Wow, Lise, that was so insightful. Thank you for the immense insight that you have provided to this team. Lise, yeah, she's like that, disappearing to help everyone for weeks on end. Yeah. I give you the Azim Steppe, Atheria, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. Didn't others say this has the second most side quests? Has the Dataki Chronicles as well, which is a fun fate chain to follow. Okay, that could be fun to do. Yeah, it has a lot of quests in this area. A lot of side quests. I feel like Yansha was okay because you only access half of it. So you only do half of the area first, and then you go back and do the other half. So it feels like their quests were grouped a lot closer together than, say, in Ruby Sea, where you went across the whole map to find them.
Is it just me? Or is everyone here Xaela?
Well, this is probably their home. I must confess that this is my first time on the steppe. First time. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. Here there be Xaela. Cool. Okay. Osbeg. Alright, nothing to say. What do you do here? Nothing to say. Oh, hang on. Gazing into Osbeg's cold, dead eyes, you realize that he is responsible for monitoring the merchants that trade in Reunion. Oh, what kind of place is this? Unflinching, Osbeg continues to stare into the distance. You turn and notice that he has his eyes locked on the marketplace. It appears Reunion is used by traders from all over to sell their various wares. Okay, well, it was nice chatting to you. Bye. This looks like a climbing thing that I can climb. Climb, 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 climb. Hey, bud. Whee! Oosh.
Travelers from without are always welcome. Travelers with a taste for organs and coin to pay, that is.
Okay, step cook. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. If I remembered to use my food buffs more often, I could pick up some new food. But I already have lots of food that needs eating. I have many goods from far beyond the borders of the steppe. Mayhap they're common trinkets to you, traveller, but should you desire the familiar, you need only ask. What you got there? Chicken. Big old chicken. I was like, a cat. I was like, wait, no, that's literally my cat. Okay. Pumpkin. Either right. Whoosh. I am a hunter of the car, and I see much. You are a stranger in these lands, sister, but you know well the thrill of the hunt. Shall we speak of worthy prey? Oh, the hunt mark. Fun. Soothed. I came here to sell my wool, but no one seems interested. I suppose the only tribes who would be are those that live to the north. That's rough. That is rough for you, I'm sorry. Falcon Porter, thank you. One must remember to reward their beasts of burden for their service. Were it not for her, I could not have crossed the northern mountains, nor brought so much to market. That's reasonable, yeah. You want to make sure you give your pets a good little treat. Nyx goes silly if you give her a treat there. All tribal rivalries are to be forgotten while one is in reunion. That is the principle that the marketplace was founded on. I truly hope the day comes when we are all at peace. Fair enough. That's reasonable. You want to encourage people to be able to come and sell their wares and trade between them. Many plants found on the steppe may be used in medicines and poisons. To a traveler, it may be difficult to discern the difference. Safer to buy what you seek from me. Oh yeah, man's good. Alright, sure, bud. A jeweler? Why, that exotic aura you admit. You must be a traveler from a far-off lands. Can I interest you in some kumis? Kumis? What is kumis? The Kestir believe all words are merely lies. That is why they do not speak. It is also why I am forced to deal with so many troubled travelers unable to understand Reunion's ways. I do not enjoy the role, but there are few others here willing to explain things orally. Fair enough. Fermented milk. Ugh. Tell me, as a fellow outsider, what do you think of Kestiri customs? They are a bit of an odd bunch if you ask me, but at least they are willing to let non-Xaela trade here as well. Good for you. I'm glad. Tool supplier. Fresh booze, guaranteed to satisfy. Made with game caught daily by the finest Zetskar hunters and prepared by our husbands. Fresh booze. Our husbands? Multiple? Bye, K-Fox. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. See you later. It's an acquired taste. I think it's made with yak's milk traditionally. Interesting. Yeah, I could see it being an acquired taste, that's for sure. We go in this room? Oh, we can. Are these the people that don't talk? Kotota meets your gaze for a second before looking away shyly. Oh, cute. Kaishan eyes you with suspicion. It seems he is wary of you bringing harm to Itugan. This seems to be the Kestir tribe's Khan. He welcomes you to reunion with a smile. Yeah, a smile. A smile? Yep. Behind that mask? Mm-hmm. I suppose you can kind of see when people smile with their eyes. Alright. One more quest, and then I gotta go to bed. I gotta be up early again. Just one more. The search for Lord Hien. Ugiri has a simple plan for finding Lord Hien. When last I spoke with Lord Hien, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Ugiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Xaela here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Xaela since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would have been able to march in and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lys? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Xaela warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin, and the weather is unforgiving. The Xaela found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Lord Hien. People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Atheria, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Okay. Booze, fresh booze. Your choice of lamb or zo, guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? Eh? A doman? Unless another Dakar is keeping him in her yurt, he is not here. More fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans. Let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to the Azim Steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. You there? Why don't you have a booze in your hand right now? Honestly, they do look tasty. What fortune you have to come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too. Hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. A doman. Poor meat they make, domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Are you sure you do not wish to purchase anything? Organs as fresh as these will be gone before you know it. Booze. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy, cooked to perfection, beloved without the step. Come, come! You seek domans? Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little flavor with those from the south. Now, if I were a goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. Goro? Like a different tribe? Oh, Goro Horsemaster. Yeah, another tribe. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. This man loves his horse a little bit too much. Say again. You are seeking who? Ah, the doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her. I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that contains mole to ask the Xaela in reunion if they are of the mole tribe. Okay. This feels like it could get... people could get a little bit offended. There, you did well to travel so far. Oi, are you mole? Are you a mole lady? No, I don't want to put that in the say chat. Mole? Question mark? I am Ura, if you must know. Come down from the mountains in the north. If there is nothing else... oh, she didn't like that. Mole? You take me for a mole? I am Oranir. Compare me not with those ones so weak and lowly. Oh, okay, yep. Ooh. My bad. Yes, I am Mole. My name is Serena. May I help you? Serena. She's cute. No wonder Lord Hien was hanging out with her. She's a cutie patootie. It's her! Oh, I see. You are looking for Hien. In that case... How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will. Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. Oh, that does seem reasonable. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him.
I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I am sorry, but we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave reunion without that kinsai.
She's cute. Cutie patootie. Oh my god. It begins. It begins. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, guess what? That's where we're starting back next week. Oh. Ooh, where did all those come from? Who put these side quests here? Oh. Good night, good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we'll finish up here. I gotta be up early, so it's kind of good timing. Plus, it's a good point to stop, given we've just unlocked all these side quests now. So, I feel like it's a good place. It's a good place. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out today. I had fun. I hope you did too. We got lots of quests done, which is always good. Hi, Serum. How you doing? Hello, hello. Look, he's streaming again. Excuse me. Oh, Zebby, rather. I forgot. Let's go read Zebby. Oh. So, I will be back again tomorrow. And I will be playing on Jim's channel. We'll be playing Split Fiction. Husband's been watching FF9 with me. Loves the Nyx chop. Hell yeah. The Nyx chop is great. There's another version of it. Hang on. Oh, I don't have it in here. I changed my OBS. I don't have it. Am I too late again? Oh, Vel, I'm sorry. We are finishing up today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm glad he likes the Nyx chomp. That's another Victor special. Thank you for the rattle, Jim. Thank you, thank you. The you were dead one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the you died. Victor made that. I didn't even know Victor did that because he just added that. And then I was downloading my files and I saw there were 2 stingers in the folder. I'm like, what? I opened the first one and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I expected. What's this other one? And I opened the other one and it did the you died thing and I was sitting on the bus and I like snorted out loud. Thank you so much for the bunny collection, Vel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, Victor's great. Victor comes up with some really good ideas. I'm looking forward to what he comes up with for the next things that I've got planned. For a few more stream upgrades, which I'm excited for his current round of commissions. So, watch this space. Watch this space. Yeah, Victor's comms are open. They are indeed. I have already reached out to him and requested comms. I was in his DMs day 1. I missed the last round. The last round only opened for a short time. And I didn't see the announcement straight away because I'd been really busy around that time. And then I finally opened up his announcements and I saw it in there and I was like, no, I missed out. So no way I was missing out a second time, that's for sure. Good night, Tempest. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. But yes, I will be back playing Split Fiction with Jim tomorrow over on Jim's channel. Did that work? No, hang on. There we go. So we'll be playing Split Fiction with Jim tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, we will be back here for our regular collab day. Sea of Stars on Friday. And then back with Final Fantasy XIV again next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Look forward to it. Jim also enjoys doing voice acting for games that we play, although the game we're currently playing has a lot of voice acting already, so we don't really need to do much. Which is nice. Sometimes it's nice taking a break. Alright, I have a Discord there if you want to see announcements. I also have a channel, a VOD channel that has previous streams that you can see on there. I have a Final Fantasy XIV channel. Liking, subscribing helps greatly. Until next time, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. I will see you again very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Bye.